All right, we back with another one, and this story comes across the pond in the UK. UK Karen. We got a black man loading luggage in his car, and a woman walking down the sidewalk. And I guess that his car was partially blocking the sidewalk, and she did not want to go around, and she made it an issue. I'm going to play the video real quick, and then I'll get into the story, read the story, and give my commentary at the end. Fair use, YouTube.
What are you talking about?
Time for another tax-free? No.
What are you talking about? We live here, mate. What are you talking about?
We just moved in.
No, we've been living here for 5 years. What are you talking about?
What do you mean fresh off the boat? I thought you ran the market. No one came off no
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Who do you think you're talking to?
We're talking to you. You're coming to our residence.
Right across your head.
Alright, we'll stick you up your ass. Get up, mate. Just go. Don't come on our property. Don't come on our property. Don't come on our property.
I know where you live.
And you sound,
And I know where you live. Ah!
and you sound miserable, actually.
You fucking little.
Move.
Hey, no, move. You don't even hit the old lady.
Move.
Hey, keep
Old
it
and
moving.
miserable.
It's because you're arsehole.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, man. Just go. Just go, old lady. Hurry up and move.
Go to get no what my boat got his car smashed the other day. My car
Get the fuck out of here, man.
got his car smashed by the fucking
Okay, go
taxi.
move then, move.
Thank you.
I know you get.
Well, you're nearly there, aren't you?
You're nearly there.
Move. You're nearly there, darling.
Yeah, you're dying.
Hurry up and leave, man. Hurry up.
Go and you take your rolls in there.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I will do.
Aye.
There you see it. Shout out to this brother for restraining himself, because some people probably would have handled that different when she began to strike him with the cane. At that point, it definitely would be self-defense, but it's an old woman, so he did right restraining himself. I definitely would have called the police, maybe put some assault charges on her or whatever. I don't care how old she is. She has no business striking you, and that's assault. Maybe that's what she need, so she won't pull the stunt again. But let's get into the story. Elderly white woman attacks black man with cane after confronting couple about loading luggage into car on their property. This comes from the Atlantic Black Star, ALE, published June 17, 2024. A video circulating online shows a black British couple being confronted and attacked in front of their house by a cankerous and apparently racist elderly white woman who walked up and asked if they had just arrived off the boat as they loaded luggage into their car. The viral footage, posted June 13th on X platform by a user named McGreedy, captures the moment when the ornery Brit, dressed in an overcoat despite the summer heat, carrying a large black pocketbook off her left hip and using a cane, approaches on foot in the middle of the street before launching into a racist tirade. Unprovoked, the elderly white woman goes full Karen in the video, which shows her walking up to the black couple authoritatively and questioning them about whether they were new to the neighborhood before hitting the man several times with the cane. Some of what the old woman says initially is inaudible, but whatever it was set the man off almost immediately. "What are you talking about?" he responded angrily in a thick British accent, repeating the phrase several times. "We live here, mate. We've been living here for 5 years. What are you talking about?" The old woman ignores him and can be heard asking, "You just moved in?" As the couple continued protesting her crude remarks, a moment later, the black man's female companion jumped into the argument, claiming, "What do you mean fresh off the boat?" in response to something the cranky old woman said. After a beat, the older woman said something else insulting, but this too was inaudible, and the outraged younger woman responded, "No, no one came off no boat." That's when the man clapped back on the old bag, saying, keep it moving," trying to get her to leave them alone. Instead, the elderly woman began ranting and refused to move. At one point in the video, she appeared to complain about the couple's car blocking the sidewalk as they loaded their luggage. even as they were parked on their own property, according to McGreedy. Instead of peacefully walking around, the cranky old lady apparently decided today was the day to pick a fight. "Who do you think you're talking to?" she grunted at the black couple. "We're talking to you," the man shouted back. "You're coming to our residence." At this point, the old woman cut the man off and pointed her cane at him, spewing more insults, though what she said was not exactly clear. "You stick it up your ass," the man responded angrily. "Get out, mate. Just go," he yells at the short-haired old woman. But that's when she starts walking toward the man with a serious scowl on her face. "Don't come on our property," the man warned repeatedly. But the old woman definitely walked up to the edge of the man's yard anyway, her lips pursed and her brow furrowed. She came almost face to face with him. The old woman, who has not been identified, also wore a lanyard around her neck with an official photo ID badge, but it's unclear where it was issued. "I know where you live," the old woman crowed before swinging her cane at the man. "And I know where you live," the man retorted, refusing to back down from the elderly woman's aggressive behavior. Fed up, the younger man repeatedly tells the old woman to move. At the same time, the old woman began spouting gibberish and ranting incoherently while sticking her tongue out with a lemon face. The argument exploded for more than a minute in the middle of the quiet British hamlet as cars were driving by. "You're old and miserable," the younger woman screams off the camera, although she is never shown in the video as the frame remains fixed on the fuzzy old lady. "Get the fuck out of here," the man says before the old woman. "Get the fuck out of here," the man says before the old white woman appears to jab him in the chest with the therapeutic cane. But the man remains composed throughout, refraining from any aggressive reactions toward the old woman. He appears to recognize the futility of the situation and simply dismisses her with a wave. Just go, old lady," he says. "Hurry up and move. Get the fuck out of here." While the elderly woman was ranting, the man stated, mimicking her garbled speech, prompting her to swing the cane at him again. The video cuts off just as the crotchety Brit turns to walk away, seemingly ending the confrontation. Social media praised the man for his composure during the tense encounter, recognizing that his restraint prevented the situation from escalating further. "You did the right thing, brother," commented someone on X. "In the end, it's not her getting legal proceedings if things go south. You made her seethe, and that's how you hurt her," the race deep down, blah, 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 blah. If it's not clear if the couple reported the incident, but many voices urged McGreedy to get law enforcement involved, most definitely. "Assault and intimidation, get this dusty-ass racist arrested," wrote Lisa Morris. "You did well not to retaliate, as she is an old woman, but my God, how dare she think she can strike you." Another user noted, "And people like her somehow think they are the superior race." McCready, who describes himself on the platform as a content creator and events host, also commented to his followers, "It's not clear where the racist confrontation took place, but MC Greedy's handle includes the national flags of Germany and Ghana." The next day, Greedy posted a video to TikTok reflecting on an incident with a mix of sadness and resignation, acknowledging that such attitudes, while disheartening, are sometimes a product of generational differences that may be difficult to change. "Listen, when she hit me with that stick, I couldn't believe it," he said. "Like I really wanted to take it out of her hand and just dash it across her head. You feel me? But obviously we know it ain't our land. Like she's already on her way out, respectfully. But obviously it's still sad that people are like this in 2024 in it." Huh? Whatever, bruh. But it's the olden age, you feel me? You can't control certain things. You just ought to pray about it and just keep it moving, man. Nah, you do more than just pray about it and keep it moving. You call them laws on her and try to file assault charges. She had no business hitting you with that cane. When she hit you with that cane, she crossed the line. I don't give a damn how old this woman is. You know, I ain't gonna go walk up to her and break her jaw or nothing like that. But you definitely call the laws on her and get some kind of charge on her so she can sit her old ass down and won't try that shit again. Some of y'all think that these brothers in the UK, because of the way they talk, that they soft. A lot of them brothers be with the shit and they don't put up with no bullshit. And she obviously learned, you know, maybe had they called the police, she definitely wouldn't try that with no one else. And I agree with the part where he said about his generation. It's the shit they hand down after generation. It's not a disease. It's some shit they learned from their parents, and they learned it from their parents, and on and on and on and on. And that's the way racism still carries on today. Shout out to the couple for restraining themselves. Uh, it's hard to say how you react in a situation like that. Me, I probably wouldn't even pay them no mind. Just tell them to, tell them where they can go real quick and keep going about my day. But if you come on my property and you put your hands on me, we definitely gonna have a problem. Because that's one thing I don't tolerate. You keep your damn hands to yourself, and it won't have no problem. All right, y'all. You let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one.